In the past 3 years, millions from Iraq and Syria have fled their villages and cities after being forced out by the evil acts and threats of Islamic extremist groups like ISIS. The Western world has welcomed tens of thousands of Iraqi and Syrian refugees. Some could be Muslim extremists. So as true Christ followers, how should we react when Muslim refugees are put in our city or community? Maybe the best question we can ask ourselves is what is truly on God's heart towards these refugees? Is He giving them an opportunity to know Him as the loving Heavenly Father away from their oppressive regimes of Islamic countries? Maybe that thought can help us fight the feeling of wanting to send them back to ISIS arms, to be indoctrinated and militarized, being eternally separated from God. I often encourage believers to answer this question truthfully. How do you see yourself? Are you first and foremost a true Christ follower or a patriotic citizen in the country you live? In other words, do I prioritize a safe, luxurious, pampered life in a peaceful country, or do I live for Christ, obeying His commandment to carry the cross, take risks, and even be willing to die in order to present the gospel to those who hate me? Let us remember, friends, that first-century Christians did not live in countries that approved of their faith or applauded their mission. They were rejected, persecuted, and killed. Still, Christianity spread strongly far and wide. Now, we affirm that the government is responsible to protect its citizens and perform its due diligence with anyone who enters this country. But once the refugees get in, I hope and pray that we choose to open our hearts and take the initiative to show God's love to the refugee families, present the gospel message in our words and deeds. Who knows, you could be the one God uses to redeem and save an entire family of Syrians or Iraqis. This changes the course of their lives forever. Let us not be afraid, for God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love.